You will leave it same. Oh, there we go. This one I can't see you. It's the speed. It's on. Good. Um, good morning, everybody. I am here. How is everyone this morning? Um, hope everyone is fine. Um, you probably wonder what news is happening, Pete. We'll get into that when I've got a few subscribers up here. I will let you know what's been going on. Oh, oh, hang on. Here we go. Hang on, guys. I'll just read that question again.
At not our average banana moderator. Good morning, Pete.
Good morning, my friend. How are you today? Why does it keep doing that to me? There we go. Good morning, my friend. You're probably wondering, what is the news? Well, the news is not good, friends. As you know, they cut Lloyd's funding down to it was 60 something thousand anyway. It was to look after him, and that he wasn't very happy. He did say to me yesterday, he said, "Well, look, I'm going to get he's going to get a case of beer, get himself pissed and all that." I said to him, "That's not the answer." He said, "Well, I can't come up to the Gold Coast anymore because I've got no support." So that's something he's got to sort out. I can't sort that out for him. Hang on.
At not our average banana moderator. I'm doing good. How are you?
I'm not too bad, mate. Hang on, I've got to pull out. There's a video. Why does it keep going down for? Yep, that's it. Like, okay, yep. So I'm good, but my friend Lloyd, he's not too good. As I said, they've cut his funding back, and yeah, he was talking some crazy stuff. But I said to him, "You don't want to go doing crazy stuff." At the end of the day, it's his life. I can't, handle that sort of crap. You know what I mean? He's a mate, but he has to sort himself out, and till he does that, I want him to get the help that he needs and on all that stuff because I can't be dealing with that as well as dealing with everything else. I'm dealing with myself, if you know what I mean. So the parents too are not very happy. They said you found someone with more problems again, son, and gonna drag you down with him, and probably is true.
At Lola Bree E7I. Hi, Pete. I can barely see you.
I am here. The sun is rising. So yeah. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. I'm sorry to hear about Lloyd.
well, so am I, my friend. So am I. It's just I don't like the crazy talk. Like I'm gonna get pissed and drink a box of beer. I don't like that sort of thing. I mean, I live with my mother and father. My mother used to drink terribly, and I had to go through that, but I don't want to go through that again. I can't go through that again. It's just something I just I'm not equipped to handle anymore. People getting themselves pissed and all that. Yeah, I just can't handle it. So I can't do it anymore.
At Lily Ross's Royally moderator. Lewis is with me too. He's on a call with me.
Hello, Louis. How are you? So yeah, at the end of the day, no, you know,
At not our average banana moderator. That's how some people react, unfortunately.
oh, it is. Yes, yes. I 100% agree with that. Don't get me wrong. I do agree on that. But it's just something that because I'm living at home with my parents and stuff like that. They're very strict about stuff like that. And my mum and dad said to me, "Don't bring him here. We don't want any trouble here." And I totally get that. I mean, I had good fun with Lloyd just last week and a week before. I said to Lloyd, let the company look after you. That's what they're there for. Let them be in control of the money that you get paid out and stuff like that. And instead of phoning up and saying, "Well, I want to book this, I want to book that," you don't do that because they know then what's going on.
At Lily Ross's Royally moderator. How are you today, Peter?
I've had better days, Lily. I've had better days. As you know, they cut Lloyd's funding. The NDIS phoned up Lloyd. Instead of Lloyd, playing it the smart way and waiting for a support worker. He told them the whole lot, didn't he? So they've cut his funding back. Um, so he can't do much at all, and they're only going to give him $3,000 per month. So yeah, it's not good times. Not good times at all.
At not our average banana moderator. Lloyd shouldn't get pissed on a box of beer. Bad idea.
100%.
At Lily Ross is royally moderator. Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, 100%. He shouldn't, because he does have a drinking problem, and he's been off the. I mean, he drinks, one or two beers, fair enough, but a whole box, that's going to get him in trouble. He's going to do something stupid. But at the end of the day, I can't be there for that sort of thing. He has to pull himself together, and fight this thing. It's not, fair enough. It isn't right. They shouldn't have cut his funding, but Lloyd too is so independent. This is the trouble. He's so independent, and he talks it up. Like, I can do this, I can do that. I said, you don't want to tell him you can do this, you can do that. Say that you do have trouble doing this, and you do have trouble doing that. You don't have to, you know, big note yourself.
At not our average banana moderator. He has a history with alcohol abuse, then probably.
Yes, 100% he does. Yes, he has been in trouble with the police a couple of times, and yeah, I don't know what the story is.
At Dorco 3, are you foodless?
No, I'm not, my friend.
At not our average banana moderator. I have friends who are like that.
Yeah, well, it's not nice, and because I live at home with my parents, as most people know on the live stream here, and they got certain rules and regulations about me bringing people with problems home. Because they went through it all when I was younger, me bringing people home, and the trouble that I used to bring with them, and they just can't handle having someone that's got more problems than what I've got um, in the house, if you know what I mean. So yeah, I totally get it. I totally do get that. Yeah, it's not the right thing to do. So I have to, I'll phone him, and see how he's going, and Facebook him, and hopefully when he does get him sort of sorted out, um, he can come back up. It'll be all right. But till then, I can't.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Hi, Pete.
Hi, Chris. How are you, friend? Um,
At not our average banana moderator. Lloyd should at least be off the booze when he comes to you.
oh no, he's not on the booze when he comes to see me. But see, he hasn't got support to come up to see me. So he hasn't got any support because our company, unfortunately, can't give him support because you haven't got the funding for it anymore because they've cut his funding right back. So I think it's 69,000. He had a good package and they cut it by half. So unfortunately, yeah, he is taking it pretty hard. And I said to him, don't do anything that's going to get you into trouble or anything that's crazy. And yeah, I don't know. It's at the end of the day, it's his life. I can't do anything for him. He has to make up his own mind what he's going to do, and stuff like that. I mean, I'll talk to him. I'll give him advice. But at the end of the day, I can't get too involved, because at the end of the day, he's going to probably turn around and bite me on the backside. And with this NDIS funding and cutting and stuff like that, you don't know what's blowing around.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Can you guys see well? I can barely see.
Yeah, it's because the sun is rising.
At Lily Ross is royally moderator. Peter, I only popped in for a minute, but I have to get some sleep because I have a busy day tomorrow.
Thank you, Lily, for dropping in. My neck is so sore, guys. I'm sorry about my neck.
At not our average banana moderator. You can only support him mentally.
Well, to tell you the truth, I don't think I'm even equipped to do that because the kind of help that Lloyd needs, I'm not qualified for that. I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm just me. I've got enough problems of my own to look after. You know what I mean?
At not our average banana moderator. Have a good night, Lily.
So yeah, it does make it pretty hard to see him in that state. But he has to realise at least he has got 3 days a week still. So bye, Pete. Goodbye, Chris. Yeah, so he has got at least 3 days a week. I know they're only short hours. I think he said 10 to 1. But hey, it's better than nothing. It's better that he's got those hours. And when I said to him, why don't you just do 2 days, the 2 days you need, and full days? Um, instead of you're doing the 3 days from 12, from 10 to 1 or something like that. And he said to me, I can't do much here. I'm not happy where I am. But I think Lloyd needs a lot of looking after. That is the trouble. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. He's upset now. He'll calm down, Pete.
um, well, I hope so, for his sake, because he'll get himself in trouble. And if he gets himself in trouble, I can't do nothing about that. Um, and yeah, well, hopefully today my company will phone me up, um, and they'll let me know what's going on. Because yeah, like this, it's no good for anyone, to have the drama of Lloyd hanging over my head and the problems that comes with that. I had a great time last week when he was up here. We all got on like a house on fire. We enjoyed ourselves. He started a YouTube channel, Pete and Lloyd. He started that. Um, I did try and say to him yesterday, put some videos out, do a video, and he said, "Oh, I'm not up to putting videos out yet." And I said, "Well, you got to keep the pecker up and put some videos out." I know he doesn't. I mean, I don't know why the family lives in Inverell. They should be living up on the Gold Coast. I mean, that's completely crazy. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. He knows that you'll stop supporting him if he does anything stupid.
well, I just can't handle it. If someone does something really crazy, I'm that type of person. I, I don't sort of want to be involved if anyone does something crazy because then it comes back on me. You know what I mean?
At not our average banana moderator. You can only do so much, Pete.
Well, yes, I only can do so much. I'm not, at the end of the day, I'm not, as I said, I'm not a psychiatrist. I'm not a doctor. Yes, at the end of the day, yes, I only can do so much for Lord. I can't say to him, this is wrong what you're doing. He's going to do it, whatever I say. So, and it worries me that he got all this money at the bank. So I'm hoping he doesn't do anything silly. But at the end of the day, that again, that's completely up to him. Um,
At LOL Cool J. Hello.
Hello, my friend. How are you? So yeah, I mean, I explained to him yesterday afternoon. Please don't do anything crazy, um, because you're the one who's going to regret it later on. And he said to me, "Oh well, maybe I should have a party on Sunday when they go back and get myself so drunk that the people that'll come and look after me that I won't be able to stand up." And to me, that's crazy talk. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. If he's a real friend, he'll understand where you're coming from.
um, well, yeah, I hope so. I mean, I definitely hope so because, yeah, at the end of the day, I like to see him happy. Of course, who wouldn't like to see their mate happy? But it puts me in two minds. Should I, should I move? I couldn't move out with someone like that, like Lloyd. Um, getting upset and getting on the booze and stuff like that. It wouldn't be who I am. Um,
At Scott Monk 14. Good evening, mate.
Good evening, Scott. How are you this morning, my friend? Welcome to the sad live stream. Um, uh, Remember my mate Lloyd? His funding got cut through the NDIS, and he's taken it pretty badly, and that's not good times for him. And yeah, we he's not in a good place. Um,
At Scott Monk 14. I am good, brother.
I'm glad to hear. Yeah, so he's not in a good place, and He's sad that he can't come up to Queensland anymore, because he just hasn't got the support when he's up here. So yeah, that is sad. But I said to him, be patient, sort everything out where you are first before you come up or anything like that. But I'm hoping he'll do the sensible thing and do it the right way instead of getting himself wiped out by drinking a case of beer and all this shit. Um, I hope he'll do the right thing. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. I hope Lloyd feels better soon.
well, so do I. I mean, so do I. They are fighting the thing. They are appealing for it. So they are appealing to get his hours back and his more support back and all that. Apparently, it has a lot of people been talking on about it on TikTok. How they got their funding cut, but then their company went to see the big wigs and all that, and they got their hours and everything back. So I can't understand why the NDIS thing is cutting back, but then they're giving it back anyway, the same package. So I'm lucky I'm with the company, so the company looks out for me, and if there's any problem, they fight in my corner. They appeal and stuff like that if there's any trouble for me. But you see, Lloyd's taken it on himself to do it by himself, to look after his own funding money. The lady pays the bills for him and stuff like that. He gives them the paperwork and stuff like that. But that is being too independent, if you know what I mean. If you let the company look out for you and then they come up with reports, well, yeah, Pete has trouble with this. What I do, I have a lot of troubles, a lot of things, as you know. I don't go out without my support workers, as you know. Um, and Lloyd, he drives 7 hours, 8 hours by himself, and that's pretty independent to do stuff like that. And people, you know, from the Indigos are not stupid. They look at that and say, well, look, he's pretty independent. This guy, if he can drive 7 or 8 hours, he's pretty independent. Um, I would have just said, look, I can't drive much without my support workers. Um, so yeah, it's pretty crazy.
At not our average banana moderator. They cut everyone's funding, but not everyone appeals it. They take advantage of that.
Oh yeah, not everyone does appeal it. But when you're with a company, they appeal it for you, and make sure that you're on the same package and all that. But see, with when you're so independent and you can drive 7 hours on your own, and you don't need anyone sitting with you, that's a totally different ball game. The NDIS looks at that and says, well, if he can drive 7 hours on his own, he doesn't need support that much, and I take that into consideration. That he's independent, that he can do this, he can do that. I mean, that's all taken down. And when a man phoned him up, and he told him, "Oh, I want to move to Queensland. I want to do this. I need more hours for that." And the man that phoned him up, Lloyd told him everything that the man wanted to know. And unfortunately, the man said to him, "Oh, yeah, you're going to have more funding for this," but they cut the funding instead because they knew that he was independent.
At not our average banana moderator. Would you be able to drive 7 hours on your own?
I wouldn't know. I'd have to have my support people with me. No, I've got my support people that come out with me to do the driving. I could probably drive to the shop on my own if I really had to. But yeah, I do like when my support workers are with me and stuff like that. They can help me with my videos and stuff like that, and keep and talk to me so I don't get lonely when I'm driving. Because I'm a very easily led person. You see what I mean? And it makes it hard when you're very easily led.
At not our average banana moderator. Would you get anxious?
I do get anxious. Yes, I do get anxious when I'm driving on my own. Um, 100% definitely. There's no hidden truth about that. But anyway, as I said, it is pretty bad. It is pretty bad when you know someone like Lloyd is going through all that, and it makes it hard to sort of be there for them in the capacity you need when I got my parents breathing down my neck as well, saying, "Oh, you don't want to get involved in that. He's got more problems than you got. Stay away from him." It makes it very hard for me because it tears me in two. What do I do? Do I do this? Do I do that? So at the end of the day, yeah, it makes it very hard for me because I can't sort of do things. Um, Bloody garbage trucks. I wake everyone up. I come early in the morning. Um,
But not our average banana moderator. I'm glad you have your support workers then, Pete.
oh, so am I. I'm glad I got my support workers. They do a good job for me. They look after me. They're always friendly. They're always happy, and I can go out in the community. No, I'm really grateful for my support workers. I really am. Without them, I wouldn't be able to do some of the stuff that I do, and I'm very grateful for that. That they do look after me, and they do, that they're there for me in everyday life living. Um,
But not our average banana moderator. I've also learned throughout the years that I shouldn't tell my parents everything because they will always have an opinion.
oh yes, yes, yeah. The trouble with that is, if you do tell your parents everything, then of course they butt in. See, Lloyd too is not telling any of the family what he's going through. He's doing this on his own. He's not telling his family, not telling his grandma. He's doing it all on his own. And probably for him it's the right way to do it. That's completely up to him. Um, but I said to him yesterday, don't come up till you get things sorted because I'm not going to be hanging out with Lloyd and I've got my support worker and he hasn't got anyone. Because at the end of the day, that's he's going to get in the shit, and how am I going to handle that? Um, so I want him to get it sorted out, have his support worker so he can come up and have fun. Till he does that, he has to get the mess sorted out first down there. And that's something him and his support worker have to work out. His company has to work out. And I can't say fairer than that. I've got a sore neck. I'm sorry, my neck.
But not our average banana moderator. He's probably used to being a lone wolf.
Um, I think he is used to being alone and stuff. See, the trouble with Roy too is he hasn't got like me text to speech to do the live streams and stuff like that on the YouTube. He's basically on TikTok most of the time, watching what other people are doing. So yeah, he is a bit of a loner. He doesn't really mix with people that well, and it is sad that someone like that is sort of they get a phone call from the NUS and he spills his beans without having a support worker there with him. Because at the end of the day, that's what the support workers are there for, is to phone up. If someone phones you up from the NUS, you're meant to have a support worker with you. If they phone you up and say, "Oh, sorry, can you talk to the company? I need my support worker with me." Um, and yeah, you've got to let them do the talking on your behalf. Um, because if you do the talking, you say the wrong thing, get yourself in a lot of trouble, and then they cut you this, they cut you that, and then where are you? You're in the poo. So I let my company do all that for me because they know my medical history, they know my birth certificate and everything like that. So they've got the history of me, what's wrong with me, and everything like that. And so is the NUS. They've got a copy of that too. Um, but with Lloyd, he's just so independent. That's the trouble. He's very, very independent. For him, he does most of his things on his own. I need a lot of help with the stuff that I do. As you know, I struggle a lot through anxiety, depression, and all that sort of thing. But Lloyd's depression is a lot stronger than what my depression had been. Lloyd is the sort of person, oh, I want to kill myself. And he's already tried about 4 or 5 times to kill himself. And I said to him yesterday, you can't go talking like that. Um, and he said, well, what have I got to live for? I said, look, things will only get better. I said, you make what you got out of life the best that you can. You try not to be negative. And I said to Lloyd yesterday, I said, what about yeah, the money for his grandma's registration. He said, "Oh no, I'm not insurance." I said, "I'm not worried about that," because he had about nearly 400 or 500 bucks in his hand. Um,
At Scott Grisby 3X. Hi, mate.
Good day, Scott. How are you going today, mate?
At not our average banana moderator. He shouldn't bother you with that, Pete.
Um, no, well, I think Lloyd and I we need a bit of a break. From talking to each other till he sorts his mess out. He can talk to me, yeah, on Facebook. Fair enough. I'll talk to him there and say good day to him and talk to him on YouTube and But I'm not going to make any plans for him to come out till he gets everything sorted. That has to be come first. He has to get his package back. He has to work out what he's going to do on that and get all the package back and go and get some help for anger management so he doesn't do anything silly because he has got himself in trouble in the past before, and that's something that's going to turn around and bite us all on the ass. So I'm just keeping my distance at the moment till he sorts what he's going to do out.
At Scott Grisby 3X. I'm good, thanks, mate.
I'm glad to hear, Scott. I'm glad to hear that he's all well. Anyway, moving on from that chat. There was a video just being posted. Goes for an hour and 15 minutes. Went to Bunnings yesterday. Got some stuff. I have been doing. I'll just answer this question.
At not our average banana moderator. He needs to be careful with what he tells you.
100% he does.
At Supernov 646. If you get 20 years of your life back, what will you be doing?
If I get 20 years of my life back, I will do things totally different. I will get married, have children, do the things that normal people could do. If that's what I would like to do, yes, 100% yes. Yeah, to answer that other question, yes, he does have to be careful what he tells me. He really does, because he complains about the family and stuff like that. And I said, well, how do you know it wasn't one of your family members that dobbed you in? Um, so tell you the truth, I think there's more to Lloyd than meets the eye, and I don't know what it is. I can't put my finger on it, but I had a mate named Clark. He was saved me schizophrenia, and he really, really did get himself into a bit of trouble, and he sort of dragged me down with it nearly. And I didn't know he was schizophrenia till I asked his dad. I said, "Why are you always here with him at night when he's on his own?" So he's got schizophrenia. We can't leave him on his own because he'll forget to take his medication and stuff like that. And I don't know if it's the same thing. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. Does Lloyd remind you of Clark?
Very much he does. Very much he does.
At Scott Grisby 3X. I am having doner kebab.
That sounds good, Scott. Yes, he does remind me of my friend Clark. Very much he does. And I think that's part of the reason why I like to see him, yeah, happy and all that sort of thing. I don't like to see him when he's sad and down like he is. But he's it's I'm not a social worker. This is the trouble. I'm not a social worker. I don't know what to say to him. Um, you know, it's very hard for me, if you know what I mean.
At not our average banana moderator. That makes it even harder for you.
Oh, it does, my friend. 100% it does. Because I knew I was opening a can of worms when I was on TikTok with Lloyd. I knew that he had more problems than what he was telling me about, and I knew that I was opening a can of worms. But I thought to myself, well, I can probably deal with this. It probably will probably I'm making something more out of it than what it really was. But I really didn't know what I was getting myself into. Um, and now I know. Um,
At Supernov 646. What is the happiest moment of your life, mate?
Happiest moment of my life is when I bought my first van. back in 1994, 95. Sorry, that was the happiest day in my life, happiest moment. It happened to be that. Um,
At not our average banana moderator. Pete, if you need to take a break and drink a glass of water, go for it, mate.
I will have a drink of water soon, mate. Definitely.
At a gear 1. Okay, guys, it's time to end the stream speaking silhouette head.
Not for us, it isn't. Maybe you're on the wrong channel here. We don't end the stream for you, mate. You're on the wrong channel, partner. What? We're not gonna. I think you're on the wrong. I think you're on the wrong stream, mate. This is the dream team. Um, we don't end the stream. Get rid of that joker, someone.
At not our average banana moderator. The stream just started.
Yeah, get rid of him. Get rid of that joker, will you?
At Alexa Damiac 7207. Hey Pete, how are you today? How did you do the voice stream?
The voice stream. Oh, I got my button. That's how I do the voice stream.
At a gear 1 was hidden by it not our average banana.
Thank you, friend. Yeah, we don't need people. We don't need negativity. Let's keep it positive on the channel. No negativity. If you don't mind. We're having a good conversation. Everyone's putting their 2 cents worth in. Everyone's giving a good advice. And please like and subscribe. It has been a hard week.
At Scott Grice B3X. Pause your support worker Pete, mate.
I have got Nicola today. She's my support worker.
At Alexa Damiac 7207. I did block the not your average banana.
Thank you. Do appreciate it. It is, yeah. It's sad when people come on, and we're talking about something serious, and they come on and say, "Well, you got to end live." Yeah, it is sad when people like that come along. So we usually just get rid of them, if you know what I mean.
Ad Ludwigstrasse. Bron te want. Bron te dole want. Bron te ben dole want to say her now.
Oh, hello. Can you speak in Australian? If you don't mind, it's very hard for me to understand different lingos, if you don't mind. Still no news on, still no news on Bluey. People are wondering. Still no news on my mobility scooter, too.
At not our average banana moderator. Make sense or make room, Ludwig. At Scott Grice B3X. Very idiot, yes, Pete, mate.
Yes. They are, Scott, but yeah, it is sad times with what's happening with poor Lloyd. If anyone missed out and you're just joining on the live stream, Lloyd had his funding cut back by half, and he's not very happy about that at all. And yeah, he was saying some crazy stuff. Yeah, I want him to sort himself out and do what he has to do before he contacts me, because when he tells me all this stuff, of course, it has an effect on me. And yeah, I like to hear the good stuff, but I don't like to hear, stuff about taking your own life and stuff like that. It's not, I just can't handle that. So he has to sort himself out. He has to get himself professional help, because I'm not a professional. I said to him, go get a psych help. So, now that's up to Lloyd what he does. But I did have a good time with him last week. I really did enjoy myself last week with him, bowling, and all of that. I really did enjoy myself.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Who is Lloyd?
Lloyd is my mate. He lives in Inverell down in Sydney. And he's going for a hard time because his NDIS package was cut by half. Because the man phoned him up for the NDIS, and Lloyd spilled the beans and told him everything. Which he shouldn't have done. He should have waited for a support worker to be with him before he done it.
At not our average banana moderator. Pete, I have to go. I hope things work out for Lloyd and I hope he doesn't burden you.
Oh, thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. Thank you so much for being here. Do all the love and respect. If anyone else wants to add their 2 cents worth in, feel free.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Bye banana.
Yeah, so if anyone else wants to talk about anything, what do you reckon about the situation? Any ideas that you can give me, I'll be most grateful.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Have a beautiful day.
I'll try and have a beautiful day, try and keep the pecker up a bit. It's very hard when you get bad news like that, but to keep the pecker up, but we'll try.
At Not Our Average Banana Moderator. Have a good day, Chris, Scott, and Pete.
Goodbye, my friend. Thank you for dropping in. All the love and respect to everyone that is here on the channel. It's a pleasure to be here every day of the week with you guys and talk to you. See, I guess I'm lucky. I've got my YouTube channel. I can talk to you guys if I do. Something does happen to be with my friend. At least I've got you guys I can hang out with. I can talk to you guys and do me blogs on my own and stuff like that if worse come to worse. But we'll cross that bridge when we come to. Hopefully my package will stay the same. I don't know. We'll cross that bridge when we come to it, guys, because everyone is getting cut back. That is definitely 100%. They are cutting people back. So we'll just have to find out what happens.
At Chris Tall 6F5, we're here for you, mate.
Thank you, my friend.
At Not Our Average Banana Moderator. Anytime, Pete. Take care, mate.
Thank you, my friend. Thank you very much. Thank you for being here. Thank you, everyone that's been here so far. It's been really great to have you on board and given the advice and stuff like that. And yeah, it was a hard time when he told me that yesterday, and he was swearing and carrying on. It wasn't a good vibe. Even my support worker that was with me yesterday, she put it down in her notes that he was going a bit crazy and stuff like that. So I'm hoping it doesn't get back to his support worker or the company that he was acting a bit crazy, because he put it down in her notes that he was acting a bit crazy and saying a bit crazy things. So at the end of the day, I want him to sort himself out before he comes up here, because I just don't want to know about that sort of trouble. I've got enough trouble on my own to worry about. I'm going to know a lot of people probably saying to themselves, well, that sounds a bit harsh. Well, it doesn't sound harsh. I mean, I can't give Lloyd much more advice than what I've given him. Is to stay positive, fight it. If there's any updates or something like that, phone me, of course. Say to me, Pete, this is what's going on. This is what I'm up to. I've got my hours back, stuff like that. Phone me with the positive stuff. It's just the negative stuff that it burdens me, it overwhelms me, and there's nothing much I can do. At the end of the day, I'm not his keeper, if you know what I mean. Lloyd has to work these things out for himself. He has to try and talk to people that he knows can help him through this situation that he's in now, and not sort of you know
At Rudra Academic Django 420, hello.
hello, my friend. So yeah, at the end of the day, Lloyd has to find someone that can help him, because at the end of the day, I can't help him that much because I don't know about these sort of situations. I don't know. I can't give him advice on what to do because it might be the wrong advice and it might get him into more trouble. So at the end of the day, I have to distance myself.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Sometimes friends reach out to friends, mate.
Oh yes, 100% they do. But when you can't give advice,
At Scott Grice B3X. I use it to feel down and used to say stupid shit about my life, but I remember being negative, it's no good, and I got off it with my family and friends.
yeah, you got to stay positive. You got to stay positive. And I said that to Lloyd yesterday. I said, you got to stay positive. It's no good looking on the negative side of all this. Stay positive. You got to think the situation is going to get better in time. The more you stay negative and think negative things, then the more you said, well, what am I going to do? I'm just going to be staying at home doing nothing and stuff like that. I said, well, do some videos, stuff like that. I mean, to tell you the truth, I cannot understand why his auntie that lives up on the Gold Coast, he will not take him in. If they know how depressed he is, it doesn't make it.
At Chris Tall 6F5. I hope Lloyd does find the help he needs.
Oh, so do I. I hope he finds the help that he needs. I really do. My company can't help him because he hasn't got any funding.
At P. Semacurse Assistant. Virat Kohli is a gay.
Okay, whatever. So yeah, I can't help him because I haven't got any. My company is looking out for me and other disability people, so they can't look after him as well.
At Scott Grice B3X. No, not good, cuz then he will never be positive.
Yeah, he's got to be positive. He can't think negative.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Please make a stop with the rude comments.
Yeah, please do. We don't need rude comments on the channel. We are trying to have a discussion here, and we'd be very grateful if you guys can join in the discussion without being rude or without being disgusting, because it doesn't help the channel, if you know what I mean. So yeah, basically, I'm trying to move on with my life. I'm trying to do the right thing. I'm trying to go out, have fun, and stuff like that. I'm trying not to get myself too involved with. This is the trouble with me. I've fallen into that trouble. I get myself involved with mates' problems like with Lloyd, and I get myself too involved. And then at night, I don't sleep because then I worry about this, then I worry about that, and then it does affect me. If you know what I mean.
At Chris Tall 6F5. What carer is coming today?
I have got Nicola today, the bubbly one that likes to be on the YouTube lives. A lot of people probably asking me why didn't how come Laurie hasn't been on the lives much. I don't know. Laurie used to be on the live streams with me, um, but she yeah, I don't know why. Maybe someone said something to her. I'm going to find out from Nicola today. If Nicola jumps on the live, I'm going to say, has anyone said anything to you about being on the live streams? I'm going to find out from Nicola today, and she'll tell me what's going on.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Nick is a fun spirit.
Oh, she is. She's really cool. I like working with her. She's really funny. She's bubbly. She's bright. Yeah, she is really fun to work with. They all are fun to work with. Don't get me wrong. It's only poor Laurie uses a toilet roll every day she's here. That's 3 toilet rolls, and she uses 3 bloody toilet rolls. And here's Lloyd himself. And we're talking about you don't do anything stupid. So we're just talking about you don't do anything stupid. And please go and get some help if you're feeling depressed. Don't do anything stupid. You know what I'm saying?
At Lloyd and Pete moderator. It's all good now. Have a good day.
Okay, it's all good now. That's good. Just don't do anything. Don't get drunk or anything, for Christ's sake. I think I've done enough of that for both of us yesterday. But I'm good.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Hi Lloyd waving hand.
Yeah, Lloyd is in the chat.
At Scott Grice B3X. I use this to end up chilling with the wrong crowd or people myself to myself. It's the best way.
Sometimes, yes, it is the best way. 100%, yes, it is the best way sometimes.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Take care of yourself, Lloyd.
See, there's a lot of love and respect out there. See, this is what I like about my channel. Everyone loves and respects people, and they help people, and they're there for people, which is good. That's what we need. We need lots of people. My neck is so sore, guys. I can hardly move it. I slept on the pillow, and it was like that. And I put deep heat, but I don't think I could sort of put it up here. But I got hair here, so I can't really put it up there. So yeah, I did put deep heat. Hopefully it will. Oh, never sleep on a pillow that's say with me, crooked, because then you end up with a crink in your neck, and then you try and man, you try. I've got to put out what do we call it, more deep heat there. I think. Joys of being me. This is what it's like when you get to my age. You sleep on a pillow crooked. Um, you have a crink in your neck, and you've got to try and straighten it out and move your neck around, and people think there's something wrong with you. I honestly have got a crink on my neck, and it's killing the shit out of me. So I'm just trying to click it so it unstraightens itself. But I was sleeping like that on a pillow, and the pillow was like that. And I moved the pillow, I put the pillow up, I put the pillow down, and I still ended up with a kink in my neck.
At Chris Tall 6F5. I can put my feet behind my head and look at my tailbone.
I can't do that. Fortunately, no. If I'd done that, I'd be in intensive care. I'm just putting it out there for you. I really would. And please go and check the video out, guys. There was a 6-hour video that was meant to be posted. I decided to get that taken down. Reason being because 6 hours, it wouldn't load in time. It wasn't loading. It was taking its time. I think 2 to 3 hour videos, yes, you can get away with that. But when you're doing like 6 hour videos, it takes their time. And I thought to myself, well, I can't really, have a 6 hour video up. It just doesn't make sense.
At Scott Crispy 3X. Take care, Lyrid.
Yeah, he'll be probably getting ready for work. He starts work at 8 o'clock. Best shed, I think he said. So he's going to the best shed, and I think he's got support today. I'm pretty sure he said to me he's got support or something like that today. So he's fit, and he's going to karaoke, I think, tonight as well. So that's pretty good. So he should be able to enjoy himself. So yeah, I'm happy about that for him, and hopefully he does get his mess sorted out with this the NDOS stuff and gets back on track again. We all like to see him have a bit of fun and all that sort of stuff. So hopefully it works out for you, mate, and you get everything back up and running, and you get your funding back and stuff like that. It would be good. We're all, praying for you.
At 3 for 21. 6 hours is way too long. You got to give up half your day to watch it.
Yeah. No, that's why I got rid of that video. Yeah. I got an hour video and I got a 2 hour video, 3 hour video coming out in the weekend. That's a whole week, but it's minus one day. So yeah, I totally get where you're coming from with that. Yes.
At King Khan 77S40. Hi, Grandpa.
Hello, my friend. Please like and subscribe if you haven't already. And oh shit, please bloody wind Vegemite toast.
At King Khan 77S40. What are you doing today, Grandpa?
Pizza, probably stuff like that. Is what I'm doing today. Oh, bloody neck.
At King Khan 77S40. Is it cool if I call you Grandpa?
If you want to call me Grandpa, fair enough. That's cool by me. Um, on.
At King Khan 77S40. I want to know your age, Grandpa.
What has my age got to do with that? Anyone else wants to join in? Feel free.
At King Khan 77 S40, probably 85.
No, less than that. Less than 85.
At Mark Shock 6695, why do spiders live in toilets?
I don't know. Why do they live in toilets? 75. No, younger than that. Less than that.
At King Khan 77 S40, don't tell me you're less than 70, Grandpa.
Yes, less than 70. 100% I'm less than 70. I am less than 70. I am way less than 70 years old. Yes, 100% I am. I mean, I know I age well, but Jesus. I'm less than 70 years old.
At King Khan 77 S40, shocking.
Shocking what? That I'm younger than 70. Well, there's nothing wrong with that, surely. Isn't it be better to be younger than older? So yeah. Don't forget, please like and subscribe and go watch the video I put out today. It goes for an hour and 15 minutes, I think.
At King Khan 77 S40, yeah, it's good.
Thank you, my friend. I do appreciate it. All the love and respect. Hopefully today we'll hear some news about Bluey too, my scooter. Hope that comes back too. Anyone got any questions, please do ask. It's been a really, really, really good talk, except for my neck is killing me on my bloody pillow. Gotta get a new bloody pillow now.
At Lloyd and Pete, moderator. What are you doing today, Pete?
Pizza with Nicola. Probably going out about in a bit. Yeah, probably going out about get some wine, and probably check on Bluey down the shop, see how Bluey's going, because there's something fishy going on about Bluey. And I want to find out why it's taking so long for him to get a bloody mud guard, and I'm certainly not going to pay for batteries again. So I'm going to take my receipt down and everything, because yeah, a man's not happy when that shit happens, I tell you.
At King Khan 77 S40, what's the time in Australia, Grandpa?
The time is 6 minutes past 7 a.m. in the morning in Australia. Got a good live stream today.
At Renegade 1083, do you ever wonder what it's like to live in different countries?
Yes, I do. 100%. I do wonder what it's like to live in different countries, yes. I'm a person that has travelled a lot in his lifetime. Been to Wales, England 3 or 4 times now. I went to America once, so yes, I do wonder what it is like to live in different countries, what the cultures are, yes, 100%. And that's a very good question. um, for that. Yes, definitely.
At Renegade 1083. I'm from the USA, but I think you have a better life in Australia.
Yeah, Australian lifestyle is not bad, especially here up on the Gold Coast. So much to do, and as Lloyd knows, there's places you can go, have fun. You can eat out. You can have a real good time. It's like being on a holiday every day of the week, living on the Gold Coast. There's so much to do. The people, most of the people, are very friendly on the Gold Coast. You get some odd people that are not friendly. It's the same as it anywhere else you go. But yeah, it is pretty friendly on the Gold Coast. It's a different lifestyle. It's more laid back, more happy, go lucky. If you know what I mean. Right, I'm going to have a toilet break. I will be back. Nature's calling me. Ah, I'm back. Sorry guys, I had to go toilet. Do apologise.
At Renegade 1083. I'm from the USA, but I think you have a better life in Australia.
Well, I hope so, yeah.
At Renegade 1083, yes, you can go swimming, but you have to try to not get eaten by sharks.
Well, yes, there is a lot of sharks in Australia. As most people know. But yeah, I am happy today. It wasn't the same as it was last week. Last week we had a great week. We went out. This time last week I was getting ready to get ready to go out with Lloyd. This time last week we went to pick him up at Asmore City. We went and pick him up. We picked him and Jada up, and we went out to say with me out to Bunnings. We had fun at Bunnings, and then after that we went to the beach, and then Lloyd in the afternoon done his thing, and it was really good. We had a great day. I've got the memories now of what Lloyd and I done. We've got them on video. Dog's coming out. I knew the dog was going to come out. I can see him coming from a distance. No, come here. Come on, Butch. Come on, fella. I have got Butch here. Come on, Butch. Come on, Butchie. Here, boy. So, yeah, it was good fun last week that we had. Come on. So it was good fun that we had with Lloyd. And those memories I'll always have. I doubt that he'll be probably coming up again. I don't know. He's got so much he has to sort out. It'd be good for him to get his support back and all that before he does come up, so he can enjoy himself. I want him to do that. I want him before he comes back up to see me. I want him to get his support sorted out so he can have support. I am going to try and talk to my company today and see what they reckon they can do for him in the support sort of thing. Because yeah, something does have to be done for him. It's not right that he got conned. I say conned because it was a con. They phoned him up and got the information from him, and poor Lloyd really didn't know what he was talking about, and they confused him. And yeah, that's not right to do that to a disability person. So yeah, I'm 100% annoyed about what happened to him. But saying that too, as I said to Lloyd, you can't be too independent, mate. The more you show people you can do stuff on your own, Of course, they're going to say, well, this guy doesn't need help. He's quite capable enough of doing it himself, but he needs emotional. See, Lloyd needs emotional support. He needs his help with his banking. He needs all that sort of help. Driving, he needs help with his driving when he, you know, with someone to be with him when because he doesn't go out on his own much, and he panics, so he does need that sort of help. So it was a bit, yeah, I don't agree on the way they went about it. They got him all excited, said that he had a package, said that he was going to get more, said that he was going to get that, and then they turned around. Then Lloyd went to the company. They turned around and said, "Oh no, your package is a lot less, and what they'll cut you by half." And so yeah, that was not good times. So in that way, I do feel sorry for him. I really do. Um, I mean, he did. At least I did get to see him a couple of times when he came up, so that was good news. It was good to see him when he came up, and I hope everything goes all right for him, and he does sort something out for his funding and stuff like that, so he can come back up and see us and hang out with all of us again. You know, part of the gang. You know what I mean? I'm sure all of you guys will be waiting to hear the news of what goes on in Lloyd's drama, what he faces, and all that sort of drama. Because it is like a drama with Lloyd. You don't know what is going to happen next. It is a bit of a drama, and as I said earlier this morning, it is very hard for me to take it all on board, and not worry about myself as well, for my mental health too. I have to stay strong for that as well. Um, so yeah, yeah. It's like I got my feet in two camps, if you know what I mean. Trying to help a mate out and trying to stay strong for myself. And sometimes staying strong for yourself and trying to help a mate, it sometimes can be a bit overbearing, and you don't know which way to turn or which way to look, sort of thing. So it's very important to. It's good to give. It's good to give people advice, if it's the right advice, right? I try to give the right advice the best I can, as you guys know on the channel. But for Lloyd, it's a touchy sort of advice I've got to give him. I don't know what advice to really give him, without him. I want him to sort of realize if he makes a mistake, then that's something on him. I can't say to him, well, look, you made the mistake. You have to live with it now, because he does. If he makes a mistake, like getting himself so drunk he's going to get himself in trouble or something, then that's I can't turn around and say, well, yeah, mate, you shouldn't have done that, because I wasn't there at the time, was I? So and if I'm going to move out with someone like Lloyd, I want to make sure he's not going to drink himself stupid and get us both in trouble. Um, so I want to make sure that he's going to stay on the straight and narrow, and if he's going to get upset, that he talks to someone about it, and not bottle it all up and hide things. Because that's the worst thing you can do when you hide things. That's when people realize, oh, hang on, something's up with this person. He's not telling them the whole truth. He's keeping this to himself, keeping that to himself, and um, it makes people wonder, what is he hiding? Um, so yeah, it does make it a touchy situation, to help Lloyd out of this troublesome time. When I got to think of myself too first. I don't know, a lot of people were saying, well, that is a bit, unchristian of you, just to think about yourself and not poor Lloyd. I am thinking about Lloyd. Don't get me wrong, 100%. I am thinking about Lloyd, but I'm also thinking about myself too. What's good for my mental health. I don't want to end up getting myself sick as well, and then not being able to help anyone, and not being able to do the live streams or do the videos, for you guys to watch and to keep my channel running. I have to, you know, think about myself too. You know what I'm saying? Of course, I'll talk to Lloyd when he phones me, and when he messages me on Facebook, I'll talk to him there, and he'll talk to my support workers. He'll get the support that he needs. He'll talk to us. We'll talk to him, and we'll tell him what we've been, well, what we've been up to, and he'll keep in contact, and he'll say, well, Pete, yeah, this has been happening now. It's a bit of good news. I'm happy about this. So we still be in contact with each other every day. That won't change. And yeah, but it's just I don't want him to do anything crazy, so I want him to sort of think about what he's going to do before he does something totally crazy. The situation is not good. Um, Getting tricked by the NDIS like that was no good. He should have had a support worker with him that could have helped him, because they know how to put words in your mouth sometimes, and that way then it's really yeah, crazy because they put words in your mouth, and sometimes it's like being on one of those lie detector machines, where oh yeah, you've got to tell the truth, nothing but the truth. If you don't tell the truth, you're in trouble, sort of thing. Lloyd was only speaking his mind, what he needed funding for and stuff, and because he didn't have a support worker to back him up, the man tricked him. The man completely bit him in the ass, um, and I thought the NDIS was meant to look after disability people, not cut their funding back to the bone. So then they end up like Lloyd, thinking about committing suicide and stuff like that. Because, yeah, conversation I had with Lloyd yesterday wasn't a very happy conversation. He was in such a state, as I said earlier before in the live stream, about, committing suicide. I'm going to end it. Uh, um, I had enough, and he did say to me, I had a tear in my eye when I told me that my funding was being cut back by half. Now, I don't reckon it's right. The government should be there to help people with disabilities, not cut their funding back. There's plenty of other people that are on the NDIS that are using money to buy houses and scooters and stuff like that when they don't really need them. And for people like that, us that do need the support and rely on our support to go out in the community in places like that and have company, to look out for us and hang out with someone. We're the ones that need that, and you've got people that are just buying, putting mortgages down through their NDIS payments and stuff like that that they're getting through their funding. I don't reckon that's right. Um, I do reckon they, look at someone like Lloyd and say, well, yeah, here's a guy that does need funding. He has to go out here and there. They should take his situation into consideration that he's not happy where he's living at Inver. He wants to live his own life. He wants to come to the coast, and he should have funding to be able to live in a residential on the Gold Coast if that's what he wants to do. And I find that pretty sad that they turned around and gave him a kick in the backside. I really do. That really makes me quite sad that they turned around and said, look, mate, we're going to cut your funding. When they promised him more funding. And he was so over the moon when they said to him, he's going to get funding and that more funding. He was over the moon. He was the first one on the phone to me. He was telling me about it. He was smiling. He was joking. He was laughing. And then the next day, he phones me up nearly in tears, saying to me, um, "It's it's not good news, Pete. They've cut me funding. Um, I can't do anything. I can't go anywhere. I can't come to Queensland. I can't get my residential, my what do you call it? Respite funding is cut completely. I can't have respite care." And I thought to myself, well, here's a guy that does need respite care. Um, and yeah, it's I know a lot of people are going to say, but there's worse people off than your mate Lloyd. You know what I mean? Pete, he's one of probably the lucky ones. He's got family around him. Yeah, but he needs support for his mental health and his well-being. Um, Surely they're the key things as well. He did say to me he's going to go up to the current affairs and all that and tell his side of the story and how he was treated and how he was tricked. And well, I said to him, mate, go and do it. Put it in a newspaper. Um, I said if it did happen to me, I would be newspaper everything. You know me because I've got the social media and it reaches out to a lot of people. Um, so I'm hoping Lloyd will do the same thing, tell his side of the story, with his support worker, telling him, how it made him feel, that he was thinking about, you know, the suicide stuff, and he wanted to get himself drunk and all that, and how it affected him in that way, and he has got a drinking problem and all that. Because he'd been good for about nearly 4 or 5 years. He got himself into serious trouble, but he got himself out of it, and I'd hate for him to go back into that way again, by getting himself in trouble and getting himself a bad reputation, where then he couldn't leave the state where he is, because he'd be on like a good behaviour bond sort of thing. Um, so yeah, there's more to that story, and I guess we'll all see it unfold on the channel, about the life, about what's happening. If Lloyd got closure through the NDI, it's a touchy situation, to be in, because you don't know where to turn. I mean, I can't give Lloyd legal advice, because I'm not a what do you call it? Say when I'm not a bloke. What was that? Where's it come from? Um, check that out. Oh, it's a scar. Say with me. I'm not a bloke that knows about legal advice, so unfortunately, I can't give Lloyd legal advice. But I do hope, um, that he does look after himself. And please do take it easy, my friend. Do give Nicola and I a call this afternoon. We will talk to you on Facebook. Do talk to us. Um, and yeah, and try and keep the pecker up. No one wants to see you sad, so try and keep the pecker up. Try and stay happy. Um, and don't, if you do get depressed, go and watch the videos of us at bowling, and the picnic, and the Bunnings video and stuff like that. Yeah, go watch them, mate. And yeah, go watch the videos with Jada and all that, where we were all hanging out together. Go and watch that. If it makes you feel happy, go watch that. Um, you know, and show people, what the video where we are having fun, we are joking and laughing and being ourselves. I think it's important that Lloyd does go and watch those videos to cheer himself up, and all that, so he can stay happy, and not be sad. And because I know he's going through a tough time. He was sort of there for me when I went through my tough time, when I had my depression, and I don't wish depression upon anyone. So I do hope that he finds his way through it, and keep the pecker up, mate. Keep the pecker up. It will all be sorted out for you one way or the other, my friend. Just be patient. Um, Try and stay positive, because it's not all bad news. At least you have got support for some days of the week. I know you say you can't do nothing, you can't go out much. I understand it because you live in a country town. Um, you know, Hopefully that your auntie might let you stay with her, and the funding could probably go to our company, and you could probably have a bit of support there. You know what I mean? So you just got to see what happens, my friend. I'm sure it will be okay, but I don't think I don't think it will get any worse for you. Let's put it this way. Anyone got any questions they want to ask me, guys? Sorry about the emotional live stream. It's not a live stream I wanted to do today. I wanted the live stream to be happies, like they always are on the Friday morning live streams. I wanted them all to be happy, and not sort of morbid, not sort of sad. But unfortunately, when something needs to be aired on the channel, I air it, and I tell people what's going on, and I share it with them. I don't hide anything. So at the end of the day, yes, I wanted to do this special live stream so you'd know the situation that Lloyd was going through, and the dramas that he's facing, and the situation that it can have an effect on you, when you try to be independent, more independent of what you really are, it can have an effect on you, and it can lead you down the garden path like it did for poor Lloyd. Um, so please, people, if you are on the NDIS, be very careful what you do. Don't talk to the NDIS themselves. Make sure you've got either a company support worker with you from your company that looks out for your day-to-day basis, and let her be there and answer the questions for you, because you will get stung and then you will get yourself in trouble. Because I don't know certain things. I I rely on the support workers to do all my question answering for me, because I sometimes don't understand certain things and I don't want to get myself in the situation. So I just say sorry, you to talk to my company about that. Um, and I do. So, and unfortunately, Lloyd took it upon himself to talk to the head of the NDIS and got himself bitten on the ass. For people that wanted the whole story, that's what happened to poor Lloyd. But I'm presuming now he's on way. Anyway, let's talk about something different. Videos that are coming out. Today I'm going to put the 2 hour more of the 2 hour video together for the weekend. That's coming out. That will be posted today. I will post that this afternoon, so it uploads for tomorrow. Also, I will be putting the blog out for today too, for tomorrow.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza. Hi, Big Pete.
Hello, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the live stream. And don't forget, please like and subscribe if you don't mind, and hit the like button. It does help the algorithm. And thank you so much for being here. Most appreciated. To everyone that's been here on the last couple of on the sad day. Not for me, for Lloyd. At the moment I'm happy with my life. I'm sad for Lloyd because he's a mate, and we did have a good time last Friday. And yeah, uh, Lloyd was always the plans were with Lloyd that because he had his funding and that was for him to come up and be up here all the time. But unfortunately, he can't do that now.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza. What happened to Lloyd?
He got his funding cut back, and last night we were talking to each other on Facebook when my support worker was here, and Lloyd wanted to get himself drunk. He wanted to kill himself because he got his funding cut to 3 days a week, I think it is, for a couple of hours a day, and he couldn't really do much with that. He couldn't go anywhere. He couldn't do anything, and yeah, that's really upsetting. Um, and yeah, he was going off, and my support worker put it down in her notes, unfortunately, what Lloyd was saying. So I hope that doesn't get him into any more strife than what he's in already. Um, because he was talking about killing himself and stuff like that. And of course, my support worker had to write it down um, because that's part of her job. If anyone says anything crazy, they have to know um, that he's going to self harm himself or something, and they have to be there to look out for him to make sure he doesn't do something stupid. Um, yeah, she had to write it all down to make sure that he would be protected, so he didn't get himself in trouble. So, and it wasn't his fault. He didn't get upset on purpose. He got upset because they cut his funding. And he relies on that funding to go here and there. Because in Israel, where he lives, he can't go out much here and there. It's 10 kilometres one way, 10 kilometres the other way just to go into town, um, which is really ridiculous. I don't know why they don't shift up, to the Gold Coast to make him happy. At least he would be happy than where he is in New South Wales. There, he certainly isn't happy, and he doesn't like it there. And I can't understand why the family can't see that. They just want to keep him in a place where he's not happy. So at least up here he could probably get the help he needs. I know down in Inverell he's not getting much help at all. So and there's not much for him to do at all. He's sick and tired of going up the Lake Inverell, in all those places. He gets sick of doing that, and I can understand that. Um, I mean, fair enough if you're a person that likes country towns, fair enough. It's totally fine. But if you like Lloyd and you don't want to live at home for all your life, um, yeah, it was sad because he was talking about the Commodore. How he'd leave it to me if anything happened to him. Um, so I'm hoping that because he was very depressed yesterday, guys. It was so sad to hear Lloyd and see Lloyd talking like that. It was so sad to see him like that when last week he was happy, he was smiling, he was joking around. Um, we had the time of our life last week. It was really cool. Went bowling together. We had real fun, and it was just so sad to hear him talking like this is it, this is the end. I don't want to go on no more. It was so sad. When a mate talks like that, it sort of brings you down, with him. You know what I mean? So I'm hoping he's got positive thoughts today, and that he's thinking positive instead of negative. You know what I mean?
At Kiwi Fat Kaza. Why can't he move up to Queensland? I mean, if his family can't help, then he should move.
Well, yes. I mean, he's got an auntie that lives on the Gold Coast, right? Now, surely his auntie can put him up. She knows how much he wants to be up here, and he's quite willing to pay, the rent that she probably wants. He's quite happy to pay that. Um, at least then he'll be able to have support up here. He'll get more support up here than he would in Inverell. In Inverell, he's not happy. He's like a cage. He's like one of those lions that are in the cage. Where they go from place to place. They go from here. They're not happy here. They're not happy there. Well, Lloyd's a bit like that too. And I guess the auntie does have to step up and say, well, look, yeah, um, he's not happy. Fair enough. Let him come and live with me. And yeah, and hopefully they will find him somewhere. Because they surely can't just leave him like that. The trouble is because he's got somewhere to live in Inverell, they're not going to let him shift to the Gold Coast and that unless he has a permanent address, because there's nowhere for him to stay. Maybe he could stay in the caravan park. I don't know how much the rent would be and what people live in the caravan park, so I don't know. That was something he'd have to work out and talk to his family members and see what they say and see if he could get support up here. So, we'll see what my company says. Maybe they can help him out. I don't know. It's an up in the air thing. You know what I mean? I'm going to have a long a bit of a headache now. Yeah, so it's an up in the air thing. There we go. But if you guys have got any thoughts, please let me know. If you've got any thoughts about the situation, please let me know. Because unfortunately, I'm running out of ideas.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza. But he needs to pick himself up as well, though. He seems pretty independent.
100% yes. He does need to pick himself up. This is the whole trouble. If he doesn't pick himself up, then yes, no one will want to do anything for him because I know, well, he's not going to help himself. He's just, going to get into that slump. So no one will be able to reach out to him, and he'll end up back in the psych ward where he was. And
At Happy Clapper 313. Hi.
Hi, my friend. But yeah, no one wants to see that. But unfortunately, it's just sad to see people go like that, if you know what I mean. When last week he was happy, um, smiling, joking, He was having fun. Um, and seeing a different person yesterday, yeah, it wasn't the same Lloyd that I knew. It was a person that was totally struggling with his life and couldn't deal with it and needed some support, needed help then. Um, because yeah, he surely can't cope on his own like that. Because he said to me yesterday, all I'm going to do now is just stay home. I can't go anywhere. I can't do anything because they cut my support back. Um, they're only giving him $3,000 a month or something, and he said that's not much for me to do anything. So I said to him, that's no good, mate. But still, at least he has got support. That's the main thing. Getting his package back. Well, that's another thing. Hopefully he does get it back. I really do hope you do get your package back, mate. And you do dust yourself up, pick yourself up, and fight the fight. You know what I mean? Don't let people walk on top of you. And now, if anyone's got any questions that want to ask me about anything else, please do. We're getting onto a topic here which we've been on talking about it most of the mornings. Let's try and talk about something positive. Um, if you know what I mean.
At Lloyd and Pete moderator. Yes, I will. Yes, I.
Stay positive, mate. Stay positive. No negativity. No getting drunk. Um, the answer's not in the bottle, mate. Remember that. It's not in the bottle. But to stay positive and think of positive things. Think of doing videos on your channel. Do the video today of what you do at work, sort of thing. I'm sure people would love to see what you do at work with your, if you've got a support worker today, what you do with your support worker. Show people what you're doing, that you need your support. Put it on video if they've got proof. Um, that's what I do. So people know what I'm doing with my support workers. They can see it in the video. So you do the same. That way then you have got proof and you can say, look, it's on the video that I do need my support. And then talk to your auntie and see if she'll let you stay up there.
At Rafik 7949 said hi.
Hi, my mate. How are you going? What's crack-a-lacking? Oh,
At Rafik 7949 I have a question. If everyone except you disappeared for 24 hours, what would you do first?
if I disappeared for 24 hours, there's nothing much I could do if I disappeared for 24 hours because I wouldn't be able to find myself, would I? Yeah, I wouldn't be able to find myself, so I don't know what I'll do.
At Chris Tall 6F5, he would eat all the best foods.
100% yes.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza, he said if everyone except you disappeared.
Everyone except me. Be a pretty lonely place, I'll tell you that. um, yeah. I don't know. That's a good, funny question. I don't know.
At Elmonigi5, I said hi.
Hi, my friend. How are you? And please like and subscribe, guys, if you haven't already. What's up, mate? Waving hand.
At Chris Tall 6F5. When does Nick compete?
9 o'clock this morning, Nicola will be here. She's going to be devastated on the news. I've got to tell her. Um,
At Chris Tall 6F5. What news, brother?
the news about Paul Lloyd losing his funding and that. She's not going to be happy with that at all. So yeah, it's news I don't want to break, but I have to break it to her.
At Elmonigi5, I catch Dan the tuna. At Elmonigi5, I celebrating.
Fair enough.
At Elmonigi5, I big huge tuna.
Hey, sounds good. Very nice.
At Chris Tall 6F5. You're right, it might affect her in the future. It is best she's aware.
Yeah, yes, 100%. Yes. Yeah, I don't hide things from my support workers. I want them to know what's going on and what they're, to be aware of what's going on. So Lloyd doesn't need to talk to someone. He can talk to one of the support workers on Facebook, and no one has to know. Because between Lloyd and the support people.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator 8 like done. Good morning, sir. How are you doing? How is your health?
My health hasn't been too bad. Had a bit of bad news with Lloyd yesterday. He lost most of his funding. He was in a bad way, really depressed, very sad, thinking about committing suicide and stuff like that. So it wasn't good times.
At Elmonigi5, if you nearby, I give you its sheriff the goods.
He's not near me, unfortunately.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator, hello chat. How are you all doing?
We're doing good. Been a good live chat this morning, and a lot of positivity coming from the channel, which is really good. A lot of people giving good advice, which is excellent.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Hi Michael, I'm fine. How are you? At Michael Tej Trader Moderator, how's is Lloyd doing? How is his health?
His health has been better. He's going through a lot of stress at the moment. He's very sad and very depressed because he can't come up to Queensland just yet. He has to stay where he is a bit longer, so he's not very happy about that.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator, hi Chris, and good God has blessed me up today. Closed today with $3,000 in profit traded in gold and silver.
Well, that's good news, Michael. We're very happy to hear about that. That's really good news, my friend.
At Ashsing 8087. Hey Hey bro, are you watching the FIFA World Cup?
No, I haven't watched it yet. I watched a little bit of it on the weekend, last weekend, but no, tell you the truth, no, I haven't watched much of it. Um,
At Chris Tall 6F5. Nice, Michael. That's better than good in my opinion.
that's 100% good. Yep.
At Ashsing 8087. Australia is good at every sports. At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Hey Ash, thanks for coming. Please do give this live a like and subscribe too.
Please do. Yes, please do. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the like button and do like and subscribe. Yes, if you don't mind.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Thanks, Chris, for blessing and your encouragement. That means a lot. God bless you too.
Yes, God bless you too, Chris. All the love and respect for you being here. Yes.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Peaches, so how is your pup? I meant dog.
The dog is okay. It's sleeping right next to me here. So yeah, the dog is resting, sleeping right next to me, and yeah, chilling out. Thank you for asking how the dog is. It's very kind of you.
At Jude 4736. Hello, what's this channel about?
The channel's called The Dream Team Adventures. It's where I work with my support workers when they come in. We blog what we do. We show what I get up to, how they help me, what they do, with how they help me in certain tasks, going out in the community, doing my cooking, stuff like that. They teach me how to do that. Everything that I need to learn, they help me and give me emotional support too.
At Mini Vlog Z3C. Hello, sir. I want to start a small water bottle business and would like to request a donation of $10,000 from you. Please help me. My account number is 924,010,048,870,940 and the IFSC code is YouTube 00013 YouTube 00 at Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Hello Jude, welcome to Dream Team Adventures. Please do like and subscribe. Also, please do like the shorts and comment too. Thank you and have a blessed day.
Thank you. Yes, please do. Please do. Tell you guys, I couldn't do the live stream without you guys. I tell you. I know Lloyd's going through his hardship, but I couldn't do the live stream without you guys. You guys are, thank you. Do apologize. I do appreciate you guys being here. Cars always parking there. Why do you go park it somewhere else? Oh, sorry, I can't see because the sun's in my eyes. Sorry.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Hello, James. Welcome to the live. At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator said hi.
Hi, my friend. Oh, excuse me.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. You had your breakfast, Pete.
Yes, I had 2 slices with Vegemite toast on it. Yes, I did have my breakfast at 5 o'clock, yes. And a cup of coffee, yes, I did. Thank you for asking. Yes, I did. Did I miss one? I must have missed one. Yeah, I did.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Peter, you're taking direct natural vitamins from sunlight.
Yes, I'm having my vitamin D. It's like 100%. Yes, I am having vitamin D from the sunlight. That's one good thing about the Queensland sun. You can have your vitamin Ds from the sunlight. Anyone wants to ask a question, feel free. I know it's been an over dramatized bit of live streaming. I do apologize about that, but I wanted you to know all the facts that was going on. And now let's get back to business. Let's talk.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. I'm taking my dogs out for walks. It's 2 a.m. before I sleep, and tomorrow by the time I wake up the caretaker will take them for walks.
Sounds good, Michael.
At Karen 07. Which country are you supporting for WC? Portugal, flag of Portugal.
Australia. That's who I support. My country, Australia.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza. Big Pete, when's the next sausage sanger at the Big Bunnings warehouse, my dude?
When they do the sausage sizzle, I guess then I'll be. Why was that? Question hidden.
At Kiwi Fat Kaza was timed out by Michael Tej Trader for 86k seconds.
Where's Michael? Michael, how come you timed him out for? What's he done wrong? That you timed him out. Shouldn't have timed him out.
At Narcogenic Howdy grinning face with cowboy hat.
Hey to you, my friend. Welcome to the live stream. Please hit the like button, guys.
At Michael Tej Trader moderator here, it's abusive Peter.
Oh. Fair enough. Fair enough.
At Jude 4736. Do you watch cricket?
Yes, I do watch cricket in the summer when it's on. At the moment, it's a winter. So I don't watch cricket. A good question.
At Chris Tall 6F5. Uh-oh, here we go again with the moderators.
There you go. I'll add you as a standard moderator, I think. There you go.
At Roaming Soloist moderator. Hi Pete. Long time the person wasn't abusive at all. She got timed up for nothing.
Yeah, I gave it. She did, yeah. Can we try and have that person back on, if you don't mind?
At Michael Tej Trader moderator and sorry Chris, however no direct or indirect making fun of someone or calling names like sausages. I don't agree, sir.
I think sausages is a Bunnings thing, where we have sausages at Bunnings. I think he was talking about a sausage sizzle at Bunnings. Bunnings cook sausages at Bunnings, you see. And I think he meant cooking sausages at Bunnings. That's what he meant.
At Roaming Soloist moderator. Please don't mute people. Leave it up to Peter to make the decision.
Yeah, if you don't mind, that'd be great. Thank you.
At Chris Tall 6F5 moderator. Roaming seems to agree with me. At Jude 4736. Have you watched the T20I Cricket World Cup which took place recently?
No, I haven't. Why was that one timed out for?
Message deleted by at Chris Tall 6F5.
Why was that question deleted for?
At Scribble 1234 was timed out by at Chris Tall 6F5 for 300 seconds.
He only mentioned cricket. I don't know why he timed him out for.
At Michael Tej Trader moderator. Okay, I really apologize, chat.
Yeah, try not to time anyone out, unless I say so. You know what I mean?
At Chris Tall 6F5 moderator. Read it, Pete.
Read the message that was deleted, okay? I will. Hang on.
At Scribble 1234 was timed out by at Chris Tall 6F5 for 300 seconds.
Where did you read it? Hang on.
At Chris Tall 6F5 moderator. He said, "Oh, you are GAU uncle."
Oh, okay, fair enough.
At I am watching it, lil hey.
Hey, my friend, what's going on? And please like and subscribe, if you don't mind, guys.
At Roaming Soloist moderator. I seen your video from yesterday, Pete. Nice one.
Thank you, my friend. You do go check it out, guys. Go check the videos out. I'm sure you'll like them all. Please go check my videos out. Would be very grateful. So go check them out. Whoop, that's a big one, that one.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Thank you, Roman Soloist and Chris Tor, for correcting me. I learned something new. God bless you both for teaching me something new.
There you go. Happy to hear about that. Don't time anyone out.
At Jude 4736. Which bowler do you like the most, Pat Cummins or Michelle Stark?
Pat Cummins. I'm talking about cricket. See, I don't watch cricket that much anymore. I used to like Ricky Ponting, the one who used to stand there with the chewy gum. He used to be my favourite bowler. But a good question, that one. That was a very good question. Thank you, my friend. Really good question. Don't forget to hit the like button, guys, and please like and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. Okay, the live has gone pretty good so far.
At Jude 4736. Yeah, Ricky Ponting is a legend for sure.
100% Ricky Ponting is a legend for sure, yes. He used to play cricket back in the 90s. He was a legend. 100% he was a legend.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Ricky Ponting always 1998 Test Series. He took out 6 wickets in 100 overs.
He did, 100%. That's true, he did. Yeah, he was a really good player in the cricket. This the way he used to bowl was unbelievable. He had that bowling, and then he'd stand behind the wicket, the chewy gum. It really used to make me laugh. The way he used to stand at the back of the wicket with the chewy gum. Glad we got some cricket fans on. It's good to talk about other stuff sometimes, you know what I mean? Instead of the drama that goes on. Well, another question. I'll keep missing questions. I'm sorry, guys.
At Jude 4736. Yea, was Shane Watson, Shane Warne, best era of cricket.
Oh, it was 100%. That was the best year of cricket. Yes, it was. With Shane Warne, Shane Watson. It was really, yeah. It was really good year of cricket. It's when I didn't have YouTube or anything. I was just a normal bloke. Didn't do YouTube, didn't do social media. I used to really get into the 5-day test matches on the cricket and really sit there and, yeah, I think the worst time watching cricket is when they're at the crease and they keep hitting, but they don't go anywhere. And I reckon that's the worst time. Then they get them, what do you call, LBW, and that's I think that's the worst.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. In the year 2003, Ricky Ponting, he scored the highest 243 standing tall and one man standing Australia versus India.
Yes, I do remember that game, actually. I do remember that game. That was a really high tense game that he played that day. It really was.
At Roaming Soloist Moderator. Seems to be a great live stream this morning, Pete.
Yeah, not too bad today. A lot of conversation, a lot of people communicating and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's not, let's say, it's not a boring live stream. Like some of them really are. A lot of talk about what's going on, which is good, and all that sort of stuff. I've really enjoyed this live stream. It's really been a real good one. People have been communicating. We've been talking about lots of different things on the channel, and you guys are making me feel a lot more happier than what I was before, when I was thinking of Port Lloyd and and all that. I'm sort of, thinking of this the happy times now. That when he came up here, but it's good to talk about different stuff too. And I'm sure Lloyd would be more than happy if we do talk about different stuff instead of the same stuff.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator, how can I forget about the legend Andrew Simmons, the bad boy of Australian cricket?
Yep, Andrew Simmons was another good one. Yes, he was. There's been lots of good cricket players that have been around. 100 100% there has, yes.
At Roaming Soloist Moderator, how's Butchie Boy?
Butch is right here. Butch is sitting right next to me. We have to keep an eye on Butch because he tries to eat he tries to drink the water out of the pots. That we got some pot plants with fruit trees, and he tries to drink the water out of them. So we've got to sort of watch him so he doesn't drink the water out of them and make himself sick. So yeah, we are watching what Butch does. Well, thank you guys for asking how Butch is. And like and subscribe if you haven't already, if you don't mind. It does help the algorithm of my channel. And whoa, where did this one pop up from? I keep missing things here.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator, well, I'm 32 years old Indian living in Dubai, UAE, not a fan of cricket. However, my father and uncle are huge fans of cricket, especially David Boone, Andrew Simmons, Adam Gilchrist, Shane Watson, and all.
Oh, okay, fair enough.
At Lahinkribison 7665, do you have a job?
No, I don't. I YouTube. That's my hobby. Thank you for the love hearts, guys. I do appreciate all the love hearts that are coming in. Thank you. If you missed the news and you're just joining in, Lloyd's funding was cut back yesterday, and he tried to. He was talking about committing suicide again, and he was talking about drinking heavily again to get himself pissed. He was so upset. So um, I done a special live stream for him so people would know what he was going through. Go and subscribe to his channel. Hopefully, he puts more videos on his channel so you guys can watch them. So do go and check it out for him.
At 89 the co. All right, mate. How is Neighbours going these days?
I'm still watching Neighbours. Yes, I'm still watching Neighbours 92. I think it's year 92 I'm watching now. The old episodes, of course, as you know, Neighbours has shut down. So I am watching Neighbours, yes. 100% I am watching Neighbours still, yes.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator, Mr. Robinson, do like and subscribe. Mr. Peter is a full-time YouTuber. Thanks for joining. God bless you.
Yes, please do like and subscribe. 100% do like and subscribe.
At Hinkribison 7665. So what do you offer on YouTube? Like, what is your channel about?
Oh.
Because all I see is an old guy who rambles about useless shit.
Oh, Michael, can you get rid of that guy? You can get rid of that guy. The one that you said I rambled on useless shit. Can you get rid of him, Michael? Thank you. Remove him.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator, hello Chillum23, we love you too. Thanks for coming and supporting.
Thank you, Michael.
At 89 the co. Love Neighbours, greeting from the UK.
Thank you. Greetings. You must watch that TV show, Bread, where they say greetings.
At 89 the co. What a rude comment. Now bugger off.
Oh, the other man. Yes, we got rid of him. Yes, we definitely got rid of him. Some people do, and don't forget, please like and subscribe if you don't mind. It does help the algorithm of the channel. Jeez, it's going fast today.
At Kaziat Guy.
Hello, Kazia. How are you?
At Hinkredbison 7665. It's a simple question, mate.
What was the question? Forgotten it.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Roaming Soloist deleted the message. Thank you, Roaming Soloists.
Oh, thank you. Yes.
At Roaming Soloist Moderator. All good, thumbs up.
Thank you, Roman.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Hey, Kaziat, welcome to the live.
Yes, welcome.
At 89 Laco. Ignore them, mate. Keep doing you.
I will, my friend. No worries about that. And please like and subscribe, guys, if you don't mind, to the channel. And there's a lot of questions coming in.
At Hinkredbison 7665. Use your brain and read what I just said. Face rolling on the floor laughing.
So, mate, there we go. That question I got rid of, guys. If you're wondering who got rid of that, that was me.
At 89 Laco. Like and subscribe.
Please do like and subscribe to the channel, guys. And hit the like button. I got rid of that question, guys.
At Roaming Soloist Moderator. Very interactive live today. It's good.
It is very interactive, which is good.
At Roaming Soloist Moderator. Very interactive live today. It's good.
100% it is, yes.
At the tall Michael. Hello, old man.
Show respect, please, if you don't mind. You're a little tired. You're a tired little boy. Oh, no, and Butch here. Hi, Butchie boy. Hey. Right, Butch. You want to go see Daddy? You want to go see your daddy? You want to go see Daddy, Butch? You want to go see Daddy, fella? Oh, hang on, guys. I've got some more. Whoa, whoa, whoa.
At the Ring Rumpe. Hello from the UK flag of the United Kingdom.
Hello, my friend.
At 89 Laco. Childish people in the chat.
Very childish pieces. Very, very childish.
At QL Dammer, I am new here.
Hello, mate. How are you going? You hear the news? Lloyd had his funding cut back, and he was very upset yesterday, mate. He wanted to try and commit suicide yesterday. I talked him out of it. He wanted to get pissed and all this stuff. And yeah, mate, it's not good. He's going through a rough time. They cut his funding by half in the NDIS. The guy phoned him up, and yeah, it really bit him in the ass. So he got himself in trouble, and yeah, he wanted to commit suicide.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Hello, Virindrum. Welcome to Thedreamteamadventures. Adventures. Thanks for the like and support.
Yes, thank you, guys.
At 89 Laco. That is not the United Kingdom flag. That was Great Britain flag of the United Kingdom.
Well, thank you for whatever flag it was. We do appreciate it. Oh, the love and the respect.
At QL Damaru.
Yeah, not good time, Hamish, at all. I've been dealing with it too. He came up last week and was very happy last week, Butch. But unfortunately, yeah, things went to bad to worse yesterday, mate.
At Jude 4736. Do you like reading books?
I can't read books. So that's a funny question.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. What's wrong with him? Is everything okay with Lloyd Peter?
And I was just explaining to my mate Hamish what was going on.
At Aaron 6195. What is your stance on the Big Chungus controversy?
I'm not quite sure. Hang on a minute. He wants to go toilet. You want to go toilet? All right, where was I? Sorry, guys, I missed a couple of questions by the looks of it. Sorry.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Jude, I love reading. My favorite is The Intelligent Investor, Invest Wisely, Own the Forex, Psychology of a Trader.
Fair enough.
At Fequickson 5. I was friends with Oliver Tree. At Fequickson 5 childhood friends.
Okay, fair enough. It sounds good. I am back, guys. I had to go toilet. You guys are leaving a lot of questions, and that's good. Been a busy live stream. Maybe I should do heart-to-heart live streams more often, I think. Childhood friend, yep, I read that one. Yes, I am back. The one and only is here. Another beautiful day. Like last week when we went out with Lloyd. Another beautiful day. You want to go and see him? Sorry, my dog. My dog wanted his food, so my dad has given the dog the food. There you go. Any other questions, guys? You want to ask me any questions? Feel free to ask questions. It's been a great life so far. Really good live stream. I've really enjoyed this live stream. Really good. Oh, here we go.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. You live with your parents, Pete.
Yes, I do. In a retirement village, I live with my parents, yes. For most of my life, I lived with my parents, except for 5 years when I lived in Surface with my girlfriend, Angie. So, yes, I did.
At Sevabalastras said hi.
Hi, my friend. How are you? Please like and subscribe if you haven't already.
At Sevabalastras I'm back.
I'm back myself too, yes. I had to go to a little boy's room. So I do apologise about that. For anyone that was wondering where I was at the toilet.
At Sevabalastras, how was your day?
My day is just beginning. Thank you for asking. It has been an exciting day.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Hello, how are you?
Hello, Ryan. I'm not too bad. I'm just doing a live stream. I was telling everyone that if you knew, you just missed out on the local news that was going on. Lloyd was cut back on his funding through the NDIS. The NDIS man phoned him up just a couple of days ago and tricked him into giving him wrong answers. And because of that, they cut his funding and he was thinking about committing suicide.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator, appreciate that, man. You're taking care of your parents as well as you and your girlfriend. God keep you safe all the time with good health and more subscribers and likes.
I haven't got a girlfriend anymore. I haven't had a girlfriend for 20 years, my friend. It just didn't work out. That's why I moved back home. And having disabilities I needed somewhere I can feel safe because I'm a very easily led person, and most people know that. Um, that's why I have my support workers that look after me, so I'm not very easily led, if you know what I mean. There's a lot of people that do take advantage of people with disabilities, if you know what I mean. And please do like and subscribe, yes. 100% do, yes.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Weather nice in America today. I really do hope more people tune in. Have you managed to look up Lara Barrett Collection Hotel in Antalya, Turkey yet?
No, I haven't, my friend, unfortunately. No, I haven't.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Australia.
Right, yeah. Don't forget, leave a super chat too, guys, if you want to help Lloyd out. Leave a super chat, um, and it will help us out with Lloyd. So do leave a super chat. So when he does come up, we can take him out for lunch to cheer him up a bit. So yeah, do leave a super chat if you want to leave a super chat for Lloyd. Um, that would be good.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Sorry I put America for a minute.
No problem, my friend.
At Samen Thoroughly 2608 High.
Hi, my friend. How are you? Welcome to the channel. And don't forget, please like and subscribe. Hang on, guys. Hang on.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Thank you for sharing your experiences and talent with the world. You're making a real difference.
Yes, thank you.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. I would recommend you looking into the hotel in Antalya, Turkey yet.
I definitely will. What's that? Oh, did I miss another question? Sorry, guys.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Also, all the other hotels across the Great Strip.
When I go there one day, I will.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Good day to you.
Good day, my friend. Thank you. Anyone else that wants to join in, leave a like and subscribe. Hey, Dad, why don't you go and check the Toyota? I'm gonna give up my life for you. All right, I'm back. Sorry, guys. A lot of people just sorry. I missed one.
At Harry Thompson 5790. Hi Pete.
Hi, Harry. Hang on, Harry. I've got so many.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Sorry, Peter has tried making payment. However, my card can only be used within Gulf regions. I apologize. I'm trying other sources too, trying my best to support Lloyd.
No problem, my friend.
At Harry Thompson 5790. Hi Pete.
Hi, mate. How are you?
At Ryan Dabdub 258. It also looks like a great day.
It is a fantastic day, my friend. Yes, 100%.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. How hot is it in Australia today?
19 degrees, 28 degrees. I think.
At Ryan Dabdub 258 said hi.
Hi, my friend. Thank you for everyone that is trying to leave a super chat for Lloyd. I do appreciate it. New information too. My mum was just saying to me, the man from the NDIS would never do that. Someone from the family has done it to him because they know that he wants to come to Queensland and they're now stopping him. So someone from the NDIS has phoned up from his family and done that to him. I don't know who it is. But it sounds a bit funny that we have a conversation about him moving up with his auntie, talking to his auntie about it. Then all of a sudden he gets dobbed in. I think someone dobbed him in.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. I will continue to let people know about your channel.
Thank you, my friend. Do please let people know about the channel. Like and subscribe to the channel. What? No, you come here. Hey, fella, you come here. Come on. I'm back. Sorry. I'm back.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. I will continue to let people know about your channel.
Thank you, Ryan. Do appreciate all the love and respect. Don't forget, please do hit the like button and subscribe to the channel, Ryan.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Take care of yourself, my friend. See you on the next live. Have a great weekend when it arrives.
Thank you so much, my friend. All the love and respect to you. And God bless you, my dear friend. Thank you so much. Thank you. I've got to thank all. I'm gonna put a shout out. All the subscribers this morning. You've been bloody great. Really great. You've been kind to me, you've been considerate to me. I really do appreciate. I am going through a hard time with what's happening with Lloyd. With the situation that he's finding himself in. He told a mate, and the mate's now, trying to help himself out of depression again. But yeah, thank you so much, guys, for being here and helping me through all this and being understanding about the situation that Lloyd is facing.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Good morning. I forget it was the morning.
Yes, it is definitely the morning here in Australia, in Queensland. It has been a really busy live stream this morning. Sorry, guys, I keep missing questions.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Good morning. I forget it was the morning.
Sorry, I'm bad. I keep missing questions. Hang on, guys.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. What time in the morning is it now?
8:42 a.m.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. As it is 23:43 p.m. in England, where I am from.
I'll be the night time there, eh?
At Jason Harmon 8005. Are you having a stroke or red?
No, I've got a sore neck. And it's because I slept on my pillow the wrong way. So no, I'm not. I've got a sore neck. But thank you for your concern. I do appreciate it. Thank you. Do ask questions, guys, too.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. Stroke symptoms are different from what I understand. I am not a deer.
I'm not having it straight now. I think I have got a bit of Tourette's, but when I get nervous about something, I'm sure of it. When I get nervous and under stress and all that, I don't know. I've got to go and see someone. I don't know. I know I've got a sore neck, which is killing me. Right about in the middle here. I slept on my pillow the wrong way. So I did sleep on the pillow the wrong way. That's probably why I got a few twitches in my neck.
At Ryan Dabdub 258. You have got what?
A neck movement. When I get a sore neck and that, I like to move my neck like that. And sometimes it hurts right here. So I have got a sore neck.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Sorry, so went to grab some water for me and my dogs.
No worries, you guys have been here for a long time with me, which is really good. I like the guy that said, say what? I'm glad I got a laugh out of someone. Please like and subscribe and hit the like button. You guys are cheering me up. Yeah. If I don't think my day can get any worse, it's got a hell of a lot better with you guys around, I tell you. I've got the sun too in my eyes. I'm trying to avoid that. But thank you guys for being here. I do appreciate you guys being here and all the good jazz. It's really cool. Yeah, the sun is pretty strong actually. Warming me up a bit. Man mowing the grass. Yeah, that is strong. The sun is strong, isn't it? I keep having to dodge my head out the way so I can see. Say what? Please ask questions, guys, if you don't mind. Mm.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator Peter, do you eat meat? What's your favorite?
I like mincemeat. Yeah, spaghetti, stuff like that. Mincemeat. Yes, I do. Mincemeat is my favourite. Sorry, guys, a bloody sun. And my sore neck doesn't help. Really sore here. Yeah, mincemeat is my favourite, yes. I like mincemeat, yes. Here we go. Lots of talking now.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator, what do you think about vegans?
I think everyone to their own, Michael. Tell you the truth.
At Miguel 6954. Hello, friend. Blessings to your family. I'm from Monterrey, Nuevo León, Mexico. Blessings. I just connected.
Welcome. Please like and subscribe if you're new to the channel, and do follow the story about me and my support workers, what we get up to on a daily basis, where we go, what we do, and all that sort of thing. Go check us out on the channel, and do subscribe and like to our channel. And we'll go watch the videos. We do daily blog videos. Um, so do go check us out on the channel. This is,
Message retracted.
this is what we're tracking.
At Miguel 6954. Blessings, brother. Greetings.
Thank you, my friend. All the love and respect. Thank you. Thank you so much. And greetings to you fellas for being here. Yes, it's killing me today. Someone slipped on that pillow. So yeah. The story is
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Hello, Miguel. Thanks for the like and blessings.
thank you, yes. Well there you go. This new story is now by my mother. She reckons there's no way the NDIS man would have done something like that to what's him call it. Um Mum thinks it's someone from his family that dobbed him into the NDIS. Because as soon as he said he wanted to come to Queensland, someone had automatically done something about it. So I think it's one of his family.
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator Peter is have a joke, can I?
I am a jokeable guy, yes. You hear that joke about constructions? Still working on it. Can I tell you a joke about pizza? Might be a bit cheesy. I got fired from the bank the other day. An old lady asked me to check her balance, so I pushed her over. There you go. I do tell jokes. They're not the best, but they do the job. So yeah, that's what Mum thinks. Mum thinks that someone from his family dobbed him into the NDIS because they don't want him to leave him well. They want him to stay there, you see. And soon as he was asking to, move and all that, someone, someone from his family dobbed him in for some reason. And I don't know what it is, because that's what I can put my finger on. So the NDIS man would never phone someone up without a support worker there and say that it have to be someone that knows that he'd be on, the NDIS and stuff like that. No, I did put that to Lloyd yesterday, so I think it's someone from his family. Um,
At Michael Tej Trader Moderator. Why did the Australian vegan refuse to fight a kangaroo? Because he didn't want any beef with anyone.
Any beef. That's a good one. That is a good one. I like that one. That is a good one. That's a really good one, guys. You guys, there's been a good live stream so far. Don't forget Nicola will be here soon, so you'll be able to talk to her, guys, if you want for a bit. And then we'll do our blogging. You're probably asking what blogging you're going to do, Pete. That's a good question. Might be a blog where we wait for Bluey. We're not quite sure what blogging it will be. It just depends. We might definitely go for a walk up to the hut. Stuff like that. Pizza blog as well. Make brownies or something today. Yeah, that would be a good blog, wouldn't it? Do stuff like that. I think we'll do something like that today.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. What do vegans put on the barbie? Themselves, apparently because everyone keeps roasting them.
Everyone keeps roasting them. Fair enough. That's a good one, Michael. That is a really good one. Don't forget, guys, please like and subscribe to the channel if you don't mind. It does help the algorithm. It does help me with the channel to build it out. Do ask questions, guys. It's been a full-on live today, geez. And don't forget, like and subscribe, please, to the channel. And go and watch the videos. Go and follow the drama that's been going on. There's been a lot of drama going on my channel today.
At Michael Tedge Trader Moderator. Why did the vegan move to the outback? They heard the stakes were low.
The stakes were low. That's another good one. The stakes are low. Okay, here's one for you guys. It's a new one I made up this morning. What's green, red, and amber, and black? So I'll give you, I might as well give you the answer. Traffic light. People are going to say, God, Pete, where'd you get that joke from? It's an oldie but a goodie. I knew you guys appreciate that joke. People are going to say, God, Pete, no more jokes, boy. We don't seem to be able to take them. But that was a good joke, yeah. I got to admit that was a good one. What do you guys reckon? Was that a good joke or not? Some more deep heat for my neck, I think. Well, the questions have dried up a bit, guys. What's going on? 18 people like. It's good. Hit the like button, guys. I'm not bloody answer it. So sort of hit the like button if you don't mind. And like and subscribe. Oop. Oh, please like and subscribe. And ask questions too. Appreciate you guys being on this morning. It's been really good. It's been the best live I've ever done. One of the best lives I've ever done, actually. Yeah, asking and talking. It's been really good to hear you guys open up your thoughts and all that sort of thing. It's been really, I've really enjoyed this live stream, guys. I just want everyone to know how much I appreciate you guys being here for me and liking and subscribing and all that good stuff that you guys do day in and day out on the channel. It goes without saying. My neck is killing me. You can choose your family. You can choose your friends, but you can't choose your family. Something like that. But anyway, I'd like to thank you guys.
At random rounds 525. Did you know there is no such thing as a vegetarian or vegan?
I hate to tell you there is. A vegetarian, someone that eats veggies. Hang on, let's get your lead stuck. Another one is someone that eats, what do you call it? You know what I mean?
At Jonah Gemel 9933. Hi, how are you doing?
I'm not too bad, my friend. How are you doing? Is the question. I've got a bit of a sore arm too. I think I've got arthritis starting. Yes, I know a lot of people say, "What isn't that why you take those tablets?" But, yes, I do. I take fish oil capsules. It's next week, next fortnight. I have to get some more of those too. That's definitely on the agenda to get some more fish oil capsules. But yeah, it's been a good live stream so far. You guys are really stepping up to the plate. And don't forget, if you want to leave a super chat to help Lloyd out, because he surely can do with the help. And I could do with the help too. So go leave a super chat to help my little buddy out. Oh, God. Lloyd's got himself into so much mess, it's not funny. Who? Lloyd has got himself into so much shit, it's not funny. He's on the phone? No, he's not on the phone, but we had a big talk yesterday. The whole guys know about it. You're on the live streams anyway. You're live? Yeah, they all know about it, right? Lloyd had a phone call from the NDIS. But I think someone dobbed him in from the family to the NDIS, and he's lost half of his funding. So now he can't come to Queensland. He can't do much. They know about it. I've been on the live talking to these guys. These guys gave me 18 likes already.
Good morning. Oh,
that woke me up, didn't it? I was half asleep anyway. And I've just posted another video too.
Good morning, everyone. Holy, you have been on live for so long.
Oh, yeah, well, I started off because Lloyd said, "Oh, do a live stream explaining what happened to me," and I did. I've done it. Trying to do a GoFundMe for him, to donate to him.
You have to explain to me in a bit. Good morning, everyone.
I certainly will. I hope you're hungry today.
Yeah, are we cooking?
The old man's already starting.
Oh yeah.
I'll give you.
I can smell it.
I'll give you a hint.
Did you get new pot plants?
Yeah. I bought them there so Butch wouldn't see the dog at the fence.
Yeah, good idea.
So I bought a tangerine, a lemon tree over there, and my favourite, the weed. I bought those at Bunnings. Done a video at Bunnings where I pulled one.
Don't leave me hanging.
Thing down.
You're leaving me hanging.
Oh, what about? Oh, sorry, I'm bad. Okay, yeah. Oh, yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do, Goose.
Oh, I thought you meant about the other thing. About, about I hope you're hungry. I left you hanging about that, didn't I?
Well, I actually bought lunch, but that's okay.
It's round.
It's what?
It's round.
Pizza.
Yeah. Yeah, the old man's doing it. He does homemade ones.
Did you tell him that or something?
Yeah, I told him you wanted pizza last week.
Neil Holy Love from Leicester.
Hello, Lester.
Well, my teeth are really white.
Your dad had his an extraction the other week.
Oh yeah, did you go to the dentist?
Paid $1,000 for it.
Whoa.
And he's got to go back another fortnight to get the upside done.
Hey.
So I went, hey, you need your teeth cleaned too. He's got to go for his needle. What else has been happening? Got an appointment next Wednesday. Taking the van for its transmission service.
Did you get Bluey back?
No, bastard of a thing. I'm going to phone up about that today too because I'm not happy about it. Hey, no, don't you eat that flour. It's dangerous. And don't eat the snail pellets in there. You'll get sick. And I can't afford a Betville just yet to store.
Yes, we are Australians.
Yep, we definitely are Australian. Like and subscribe. Don't forget, guys, there'll be a blog around these parts of the woods. Maybe do some brownies today too, guys. Definitely, I've got some in there.
Who remembers my name? Let's see who's loyal on here. 5 people.
Oh, it's more than that. It was more than that before.
6 people now. Let's see who remembers.
So what have you been up to during the week? Anything exciting?
Work.
There you go. Work.
And I woke up really early this morning.
Yeah, I was awake about, it was 2:58 I woke up.
Oh my gosh.
I just couldn't sleep with all the drama I've been having. So I will tell you about when I finish the live. It's going to be now. I'm going to finish the live. I will jump back on later.
Bye.